Heyo everybody, Haku here with 24 Jump Week. This one is just going to be a one-parter, going to be really short because a lot of series were on break, basically all of the main series, and we just have some Jump Plus stuff to react to. We're just going to be doing Tis Time for Torture Princess Chapter 106, Excuse Me Dentist, It's Touching Me Chapter 30, and Ghost Reaper Girl Chapter 24. I'm excited to get through a little short one. I love all three of these series a lot, and I didn't get to read, for those of you that watched the last Jump Week, this next sort of week, maybe 2 weeks, I'm marathoning through all the stuff I'm behind on. So I didn't get to read any Ghost Reaper Girl for the last Jump Week. So I'm excited to get that one. I don't think there was Dentist either. So yeah, I'm excited to get to read those again since I haven't a little bit because of being behind on everything. Also, since it's going to be a short one right here in the intro, before I get into reading these three, my actual page where I have like which chapters are going into which Jump Week and everything, I actually have my list of things that I kind of want to do read-throughs for, like, you know how I did a read-through for Beastars until I caught up, or The Promised Neverland until I caught up, Boku no Hero Academia until I caught up. Some of my other read-through options here, my list that I have, we got Sanda, which is the sort of new manga by Itagaki Paru, the mangaka behind Beastars, that looks really, really good. My Hero Academia Vigilantes, I did the first few chapters, and then because of the way things went earlier this year, when I fell behind on a bunch of stuff, I didn't have time to continue that, so continuing picking Vigilantes back up. Kimono Giga seems interesting. Tamamo-chan as a fox is something that I wanted to read on my own for a long time, and now that like Beastars and kind of Beast Complex, there's a chapter every once in a while, are done with, I was like, maybe people want more furry stuff, and that's kind of furry, kind of. Jujutsu Kaisen, Jujutsu Kaisen, which is hugely popular, that I want to do eventually. People want me to do Chainsaw Man, and Black Clover is always a possibility, even though I've already read the first couple volumes of Black Clover. So yeah, popular shonen stuff to catch up on for Jump is a possibility. Soloist in a Cage, I did the first few chapters and I need to finish. Dawn to Dawn is new on Manga Plus, and I think it's a Jump Plus series, and once I catch up to that, if I liked it, it would probably go into Jump Week. Monster Number 8, another really, really popular one with Jump Plus, that again, once I catch up, might go into Jump Week. And Ron Kamonohashi, which I read the first case or two of Ron Kamonohashi, and I really liked it. And I thought, you know what, I might like to do read-throughs, like each case as its own read-through. I won't do it like when the new chapters come out, but I'll wait until a case is finished and then do a full read-through for that case. So yeah, those are the possibilities that I'm thinking about, like as soon as I'm caught up with Jump Week, to start doing some read-through videos. But yeah, long intro, let's just get into reading Tis Time for Torture Princess. I mean, you got timestamps at the bottom to skip to anyway if you didn't want to hear all that. TorPrin to kick things off, let's go for Chapter 106. Now that we're done with the little sort of bell-ringing mini-arc little storyline we had going, it'll be cool to see what happens next. We have Torture 106, Sakura still in training, but my thanks for accompanying me for shopping once more. Cute. Sure thing, it's the least I could do. Okay, at first I thought that Sakura's design was a little bit on the boring side compared to a lot of the other characters, but I've really started to like hers in addition to the cast, and I'm excited to see more of her with Torture. I've only ever practiced my sword skills, so I'm not very good at much else. Shopping's the only thing I can really help out with. What I really want to do is to be a better asset to Torture Senpai. Alright, best of luck on your torture prep. I'll go back to my room now. Sakura-chan, 'tis my intention to make pancakes today. Would you mind assisting me? Huh? So cute. Can I really? 'Twould be of great service if you would. The Hell Home Common Kitchen. There's no need for such vigorous mixing. Relax. How about this? Yes, yes. Excellent work, Sakura-chan. How is it? 'Tis perfect. So cute. The batter's bubbling up. Yes, 'tis almost ready. I'm gonna flip it. Torture's face is so adorable, always. I love her so much. I got it on my first try. Most impressive. 'Twas true of your whisking as well, but you're quite capable with tools. Well, I specialized in using a dagger, so smaller tools like these ones come kinda naturally to me, I suppose. I see. 'Tis your field of expertise, then. My field of expertise. Hehehe, so cute. The pancakes are completed. They look great. Yes, quite delicious. 'Tis the first torture tool you have created, Sakura-chan. Yes, ma'am. I hope it makes the prisoner happy. Princess, 'tis time for torture. That's right, I'm the princess and the commander of the 3rd Legion of the Imperial Army. I can't wait until we get the storyline with Princess and Sakura finally meeting again. No matter what kind of torture you throw at me, I won't ever submit. Wow, it looks so yummy. So good. The princess talked. Sakura's chambers. Sakura-chan, about today's prisoner. The torture was a delicious and joyful success. Maybe someday she'll get to hear that directly from the prisoner's mouth. So cute. Again, I've really started to just view Sakura as somebody I'm like, oh, she fits totally with the cast now, and I love her too now. But Torture is just so amazing. She is just the best character, one of my favorite characters in Jump right now. I really want to, like, do a list of, like, all of these series that I do for Jump Week, or like all the Jump series in general from least to most favorite. I hate doing that though, because I don't want, if any of the mangaka see it, I don't want any of the ones who are lower on the list to feel bad, because I love like all of this. Like Jump has such a good lineup, and I'm always really, really, really sad when something gets canceled, because for the most part, everything that's been canceled this year since I've started Jump Week have been things that I really enjoyed, but it does get replaced with new stuff I enjoy. I'm not, or at least so far, I kind of haven't wanted to put PPPPPPP in Jump Week, but I've been reading that on my own and I like it. Of course, I like Red Hood and Neru. They're both really great so far. So yeah, I don't know. Just has a lineup I really enjoy, but either way, that was another wonderful, wonderful chapter of 'Tis Time for Torture Princess, and I'm gonna move on to Excuse Me Dentist, It's Touching Me. On to chapter 30 of Excuse Me Dentist, It's Touching Me. Yeah, I loved last chapter with the little date that they went on, the kind of double date that they went on at the amusement park. So I'm excited to see where that continues. Of course, as much as I love, like I've said this a bunch of times, as much as I love or Ida, I think might be her full name, as much as I love her, and as much as I love Akuya too, to me, Tamori and Takuma is the end game top ship. That is like my one true pairing that has to happen, the main character ship. But either way, starting to read, what the hell? Where'd Tamori and Akuya go? Now it's just me and Takuma here at the amusement park, and this is such a sweet situation, I can't contain myself. And of course seeing from Ai's point of view, and she's doing more insane poses. Ai, could you sit still for a bit, says Takuma. You seem to be doing fine, so let's go in there. Okay, I'm fine with anything. And we have, Gingi Dietis house? Or I think Dietis, because I see the kanji, I'm pretty sure that's the kanji for death, she, on the left there. Alright. I thought it's usually when there's a translator's note, it's not gingivitis. It's not like in English. Okay. Alright. Hold up. Close contact in the dark. If we do this, you don't have to worry about having to walk. It's perfect. If you don't like something, it's okay for you to speak up about it. It's just, I thought you might have unwillingly invited me. You've been staying away from me all day, and while I was giving you a piggyback ride, you were trying to keep minimal contact with me. You've been a kind person since we were young, you spoke to me when I was all alone. Honestly, I understand that to the average person, my face and family are villainous. It'll be a big problem if you force yourself and something like that Christmas happens again. Takuma. He dug up my dark past! The Christmas, the puke Christmas. So cute. You really don't have to push yourself. I was happy that you looked out for me. It's enough. No, it's not really like that. Huh? If I don't convey my feelings, Takuma will continue to feel hurt. He'll live on thinking that my love letter is a cursed letter. But how should I tell him? What's going on? These skulls have no teeth. Were they all pulled out? No, they fell out because of periodontitis. We're no different if we leave gingivitis untreated. The small gaps that develop will turn into a fatal problem. I? Shut up, I know. That's why I'm trying to get rid of dental tartar right now. Getting rid of dental tartar? Isn't it too dark for that right now? I do go once a month to get my teeth cleaned. No, that's not it. It's, when you're having fun, feeling happy, or have butterflies in your stomach. Do you ever make scary faces or feel like throwing up? I don't throw up, but it was like that the first day you spoke to me, I was happy, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to be happy, so I held in my smile. The others were freaked out and didn't come near me. I think my old man laughed at me, asking why I had such a happy look on my face. Yes, that's how it was for me too. I was so happy that you smiled back at me that day, I almost threw up too. I didn't throw up though. That's why that letter I gave as a Christmas present. It wasn't a curse to break any device that takes a picture of it. It was... And she blushes. And we get this really cool page of them. That letter was a curse that will lead to systemic disease. Cuts in this otter creature. Eek. Uh-oh. Are you okay? And then we continue moving on. Sorry for causing so much trouble. I feel bad for the amusement park staff too. That's true, it was trouble for the staff, but I made sure to settle the matter, so don't worry about it. And I was happy. Oh, she threw up. Yeah, getting too nervous. The haunted house. It excited you so much that it made you barf, right? He's making me sound like some sort of masochist. I love how insane every character is in this. Like, their character quirks. Like, every series has, like, character quirks for each character when it comes to manga and stuff. But the ones in this series are so just over the top and insane, like eyes posing and barfing. I'm glad you were able to enjoy it, even with me. You're wrong. I barfed because I was with you, Takuma. I see. I'm glad. This is like so great. I'm glad I didn't make Takuma feel sad. I forgot to confess. She was able to spew out her feelings, but the confession will have to wait for another time. There's my balloon. There's a weird guy holding it, so I'll buy you a new one, and it's Mima. Oh man, the return of Mima. He does not get enough screen time. That's so good. I want more best girl with a big ol' question mark beside it, Tamori, though, because, oof, Tamori is 10 out of 10, let me say. But, yeah, either way, I guess that's it for Excuse Me, Dentist, It's Touching Me, Chapter 30. So, yeah, either way, gonna move on to Ghost Reaper Girl. That was incredibly fun. I love all the characters, as always. I love the over-the-top comedy. And, yeah, I guess there's not really much else to say. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. But either way, moving on, we'll get to talk about it. Like, I'm marathoning through this, so for me, since I'm, like, recording, like, in chunks of, like, 3 or so videos at a time, like, it's not going to be that long before I get to talk about Excuse Me, Dentist, It's Touching Me again. Time for Ghost Reaper Girl Chapter 24, and the last, well, technically the last time was like one of the sort of extra chapters, the little slice of life stuff that we get between arcs, but last time we had like an actual real numbered chapter. It was the end of an arc, so I'm extremely excited to see what the next arc will be because I love the characters in this series. I love the story so far. It's just been really, really, really good. So yeah, let's jump into chapter 24, and we have this nice color frontispiece. So cool. Sorry, just taking it in a bit. It's 24 red carpet. And the Kai Scythe really does look cool. Like when it's not in sort of, it's sort of funny, like chibi face form, And we have a sale. They're at the supermarket. Yes, meat is on sale today. Okay, gotta remember, read left or right. Really? Then you should buy lots. I'll eat 10 times more than usual. The point is to save money, Noelle. Noelle is probably... man, I don't know if Noelle's my favorite character. It's probably between Noelle and Shoggoth. Probably between those two. But I do like Chloe a lot. Come on, Chloe, why not? You got a big payday from Arkham. You don't need to scrimp and save anymore. Naive, oh so naive, Kai. For being so dangerous, the Ghost Reaper job has no guarantees. I have to start saving for retirement right away. Retirement? And for my dream home, too. Once she sets her sights on something, she loves money after all. Even if I wasn't saving our food expenses, even if I wasn't saving, our food expenses are nothing to sniff at. And we have all these people looking at them and talking. Huh? Are we getting a lot of stares today? Yeah, I wonder why. Well, these two do stand out. Since we're always together, I forget how good-looking they are. I wonder what we look like to people. Siblings, friends, or walking side by side like that. You three look like lovers. Did you enjoy yourselves last night? Director! And we have, oh I love it, little mascot Nyarlathotep again. What are you doing here? Also, we're not lovers. Oh? A woman at your age is living with two men and still hasn't made a move? So innocent. I'll have to teach you all about the pleasures of the night. Hey, what do you do? Stop, where are you touching? We have censored attack. Ah, don't you sexually harass me, you perv! And she slaps away Nyarlathotep. Also, my age is irrelevant. What do you want anyway? You shouldn't be out in public in that form. Also, I still love and respect that, like, most manga protagonists and everything are, like, teenagers or, like, barely out of their teenage years, and Chloe's, like, 30, I think. So I still respect that. Good grief, you don't know? The entire nation's talking about you. Your face has been on the news non-stop since this morning. Oh? It's video of the battle from the other day. Someone must have sold it to the TV station, and I love Kai and Noelle's faces in that panel. Hey, do you think that's... No wonder everyone's staring at Mew. We'd better get home fast. They all take off running. So much for that. When did news crews surround the building? They found out who I am? Maybe I shouldn't have fought untransformed. You seem awfully happy about this, Chloe. Can you blame me? A crowd of reporters for me? I feel like a celeb. Celebrities don't make faces like you are, Meow. Whoa, now it's a phone call from the last person I expected. Who? My talent agency manager. Why is she calling now? My contract expired. I should be fired. Hello? Ah, I'm glad I caught you. How have you been, Chloe? I saw you on TV. I had no idea you're practically a superhero. That's incredible. You were cool. Thank you very much. I've never seen Chloe act so servile. I've always rooted for you. I'm honestly happy to see you in the spotlight. And then, psst, don't let her go. She'll do anything if you dangle money in front of her. We thought that violent girl from the slums was a disaster waiting to happen, so we gave her all the bad gigs. Now it turns out she's a golden egg. Get her back in our agency, no matter what. So, are you free tonight? We could grab dinner? What do I say? She's asking if I'll come back as an actress. Poor Chloe, getting her hopes up like that. Don't trust people who only want to cozy up to Mew when you're doing well, says Noelle. It's your life. You should decide for yourself. Kai, you dummy, is this the time for the cool act? I don't want to go back to the stray life. I'm the one who pulled you into the Ghost Reaper world, but as a fan, I still believe your acting abilities top anyone else's. Whichever path you choose, I'll always support you. Kai, if you go back now, I know, you'd become a great actress. You could even walk the red carpet. If you come back now, we'll give you whatever you want. Whatever I want. And she thinks back to her past. You'll make so much money you won't be able to spend it all. That sounds like a dream come true. But I have to decline. I love money, but I won't sell my soul for it. Actually, kiss my ass. Thanks for nothing. And she hangs up on them. And we have everybody so happy for her. Are you sure you should have burned that bridge? They treated me so badly I couldn't resist. Hey, there she is. It's Ghost Reaper Girl. Oh crap, they spotted us. Nee, this way, Chloe. You'll want to lay low for a bit. I arranged a car to pick us up. Wait, tell us about yourself and that monster. Just a few words. Can we get a moment? Or can we get a comment? This is fun. I feel like I'm already a star actress. There's no way I could let everyone go. You, Noelle, Shogi, and the others gave me this amazing life, Kai. Chloe, you gave me everything I could want. My shining red carpet is the path I'm on with all of you. So cute. Man, I love this story. Arkham Bullet, Far East Branch. Ghost Reaper Girl, we can't ignore this anymore. Nyarla doesn't understand what manner of disaster she's bringing upon us. Fine, call the East 11. We'll leave the cleanup to them. Roger that. And we see Scarface. Man, I'm so interested to get more into the East 11 and into the world building. Because so far, the world has been incredibly good. And I feel like potentially one of the threats with Chloe probably leads into the theory I had about Oscar, where I feel like Oscar was the sort of last, I don't know what to call them other than Ghost Reaper Girl, even though that obviously wouldn't be his name, but Oscar was the last person who could do what Chloe can do, and he got his body inhabited or taken over by Cthulhu. So I kind of feel like that's the theory I have going on for why some people call Cthulhu Oscar. So I guess the threat is that the same thing could happen with Chloe, and that some powerful, maybe malevolent force could take her over and use her powers for evil. But yeah, the world building is really cool, so I want to see some more of that. But we're still pretty early on in the series. I'm hoping that it continues on for as long as the mangaka wants it to, because it's really, really great. And the mangaka is also like super great. They like interact with fans a ton on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, I really love the series. I'm excited for more of it. And I guess, yeah, is that really it? That is really it. For 24 Jump Week. So I'm going to go ahead and record 25 directly after this. I just recorded, like 22 and 23, or at least part of 22 and 23. So yeah, I'm going to go record the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of these chapters, my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. If you want a link to the Discord server, asking, I'll give you a link. If you would like to join the Discord server, I just said that. If you want to help support the channel on Patreon, then it's patreon.com/Haku of the tubes, or a link will be in the description. But either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.